bright future. Orsi playing the bajada de pared, defending in the corner. Beautiful forehand volley from Caro Orsi, opening up the space. Another Italian like Giulia Del Pozzo, very young, also a lefty like Caro Orsi. Could be the future of the Italian paddle. And Nuria Rodriguez, also connected to Carolina Orsi, being her former teammate. That's a smash from Noemi Aguilar. And we have a break point. Well, a confusion between the players, and now it's going to be a double break point. That's going to do it. What an angle by Noemi Aguilar. They had it once and they do it twice. Both points with the signature of Noemi Aguilar. Yesterday, playing some phenomenal paddle in that court number 2. Today already shining. What a ball. Look at the angle. Plays off the wall, hides the shot, and at the very end, boom. Cross court. Now for Noemi Aguilar and Sandra Belver to extend the lead. To make it 2-0. Flat smash in the middle from Noemi Aguilar. Really good stuff from Aguilar. The game's to love. Look at that, the way she is showing a bandeja at the end. The whip in the middle. Araceli. Orsi. Good block by Noemi Aguilar. Belver. Orsi. The defense is not giving anything to the Italian. Nice little touch from Araceli Martinez. It's a smash from Orsi. 1 and now 2. And another block from Noemi Aguilar. This time it's going to go long. And that's a game for Araceli Martinez and Carolina Orsi. 2-1 for Belver Aguilar. First set. Back to the benches. The week before, the Gijón P2, which is going to be the second event in Premium Paddle. Just after the one in Riyadh. That was a P1. Now we have a P2. Araceli Martinez. When you're facing the best teams of one event, it doesn't really matter the level. It doesn't matter if it's a FIP event, if it's Premium Paddle, if it's a tournament you play in your club. If you're facing the higher seeded team, you got to make sure that whenever you have these situations, you survive. And that's exactly what now Noemi Aguilar and Sandra Belver are doing. Sí, Caro Orsi. Second mistake of the return from Carolina Orsi to miss the first break point. Orsi and Martinez at the net. Orsi will go for the smash. Belver almost a por tres. And Noemi Aguilar catching Carolina Orsi on the way. Almost getting a por tres. Noemi, flat smash down the line. Araceli Martinez doesn't touch it. Noemi Aguilar. Sold out. Beautiful to see how the sport is growing, how they like it here, how they love the sport in Finland. Orsi with a jumping smash. Noemi Aguilar, the shot maker today. You need all the energy, all your legs. The finals. Star point here. Pégale, Cesara. And Orsi obeys. Pégale, meaning go for it. Hit it hard. It doesn't look like Araceli Martinez is not moving. Not running forward here, but look at Carolina Orsi. Look at Carolina Orsi. If Araceli Martinez is not able to sprint, she's going to have to run. Once again, Carolina Orsi showing all her power. So as an advice, even if you have an easy ball for a smash, but your opponent is already waiting there, unless you're sure you're going to make it fly over, then just don't go for it. That's all the space in the ground that Kat Orsi has to cover today. That's all the space in the ground that she has to cover today. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a huge effort. Only the beginning of a long journey today. Semi-finals and finals in Finland. In the ESC Padel Club. See. Noemi. Is it enough? Yes, it is. 4-1 for Sandra Belver and Noemi Aguilar. But it looks... all the cameras pointing at the backhand player from Spain. Suffering in the match. Letting Carolina Orsi go for everything. That was maybe too much from Orsi. It's easier. And again, the jumping smash from Carolina Orsi. Has to be around the 4th or 5th time that we see Noemi Aguilar finding a winner. Towards offense, pushing Orsi in defense. That is a problem when Araceli has to say this is over. It's going to be a goodbye. And a win for Sandra Belver and Noemi Aguilar. Araceli Martinez in big pain. A big hug between Noemi Aguilar and Araceli Martinez. This is not the way we wanted the semifinals to end. Painful to see. All the best for Araceli Martinez. But you gotta think that you have to play the entire match now. You gotta think that you have to play the final. An important tournament next week, and of course it's very sad to see. Wishing all the best to Araceli Martinez, but that's a win for Noemi Aguilar. And for Sandra Belver, facing Noa Cano and Laia Rodriguez in the finals.